All right, we're here with another one, another success student. Hope everyone is doing well. My name is Corey Vickers. Everyone here can introduce themselves a little bit.
My name is Derek Bailey.
I'm Gene Holloman, aka Real Estate Cash, and this is Real Estate Cash Academy. We are going to interview one of our students, Derek. He's crushing it right now. He's from Northern Virginia, but he is literally all over the place, everywhere doing deals. He's doing deals in North Carolina, doing deals up in Northern Virginia as well. But we're just gonna get into it and basically let Derek talk about the academy and how it's helped him out, and basically him hitting all his goals and things of that nature. So Corey, did we have a set of what we were already going to ask him or?
Yeah, so Derek, if you could tell us a little bit, how you got involved in real estate, what's your background, what were you doing before real estate? Can you tell us a little bit, or tell the audience, what you're all about, where you're from, and like you said, how you got into real estate?
Yeah, so what's up, everybody? My name is Derek Bailey. I graduated from college about 3 years ago. I went to Hampton University, and kind of my real estate journey started senior year. I remember I knew I wanted to do more. I had a job lined up after college, but I wanted to, add a secondary stream. And I was with a friend and we were watching Breakfast Club, Mark Whitten. He was talking about wholesaling. I'm like, I understand the concept. You just being a middleman, within real estate transactions and stuff. So from there, that's when the journey started. I started to, do some research and kind of try to understand the ins and outs of the industry, just like anything else. It took a while to get my feet under me and really start to understand the process and put my studying into action. So started off, a little bit shaky, maybe for a couple months, went back to the drawing board, made some adjustments, and then finally got my first deal. After I got my first deal, that was it. It was just proof of concept. I knew, okay, this works. It wasn't a big deal or anything like that, but that's all I needed. And then from there, I pretty much just kept going and just continued to try to, get another deal, and then try to get 2 per month, 3 per month. And I just continued to try to scale, continue to stick to it, continue to work on my mindset. And from there, you look up and 2 years later, I'm here having an interview with y'all about this. And 2 years before that, I was in this audience watching someone else. So it's just a humbling feeling. Real Estate Cash Academy, they got all of the info you need, all of the modules. Corey and Gene do a great job of walking you through everything and just giving you the tools you need to be successful from a ground level, right? Like, I know a lot of different, real estate, I guess you can call them gurus, have courses and things, but there's a couple things they might leave out to where the picture is not 100% clear to you. This course has those things that make the whole picture crystal clear. So 100% definitely recommend, but that's a little bit about how I started.
No, that's dope. And thank you for sharing. So can you talk to us a little bit about, what you've been doing recently, kind of some of your recent success? If you could talk a little bit about, kind of the deals that you're working right now.
Yeah, so right now I have a wholesaling business, right? Like, I have a pretty lean operation. It's about 3 people. We kind of like to keep it lean. We don't want to have, too big of a team, at least yet. So it allows me to really be able to keep a lot of my profits. And I would say that this year on average, I can't tell you the average I've done per month, but I've done about 150,000 this year so far in wholesale assignments, which has been great. I've had some months where I've done, 40K in a month, 30K in a month, and we're continuing to try to push that number. And then from there, I was like, okay, I'm making money. What should I do with my money? Because I want residual income, passive income. I work a 9-to-5 job. I work at one of the top consulting firms here in DC. So I knew that I didn't want to do this forever, but it was a good launching pad to invest money into my business. So again, I got the wholesale operation, and then I had that thought of, how am I going to get passive income? I didn't really know how to go about the home buying process as far as rentals. So just surfing on YouTube, I come across Airbnb arbitrage. And I'm thinking like, wow, so you can really own these Airbnb properties, you can really profit off of these properties without owning the properties. So right then I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. And just tapped in with Corey and Gene, you know, watched the modules and stuff. Again, proof of concept that I had from wholesaling was, okay, Derek, you can study, but at some point you got to jump off the porch and turn those, you know, turn that knowledge into action. So I jumped right into it, got my first B&B in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Wow.
And then I just got my other one in Houston, Texas. So I'm just continuing to grow. And other than that, right now I'm in the process of buying this triplex in downtown Richmond. So I'm going to have 2 other additional Airbnbs there. I'm going to live in the top unit, rent out the other ones, pay my mortgage, you know, keep some profit, and then run it back. That's really where I'm at right now in my process.
That's so dope, man. I just want to touch on just a little bit of everything. So I remember when you did your first Airbnb, because that's like, you're like, okay, cool. I remember you first signed up. I looked at the modules, and you literally were looking at all the Airbnb modules like the first couple days. So it was like really interesting. So I saw that you got that Airbnb like probably like, I don't even think it was a week, bro. Like I think like 2 to 3, 4 days after that or something like that. So when you sent me it, I'm like, dang, you did everything that was required. So I mean, hats off to you on that one as well. Your Houston one, definitely that's great that you have them in different cities. And I know that we gave you some sites and some pointers on who to contact when you're out of state, so you still can manage those Airbnb
Right.
from wherever you're at.
Right.
And I house hacked as well. So I house hacked my duplex that I'm selling. But that's amazing, bro. You're gonna be able to live rent free. You're gonna be able to make passive income while you're living in the unit. It's actually amazing, bro. So you're going about everything the right way. This is exactly how we tell people to literally scale and start from, because this is literally the blueprint. I started wholesaling, got into Airbnb to get passive income, got my first rentals, scaled that business, house hack, lived in my duplex Airbnb downstairs unit, so I wasn't paying anything and profiting. You're doing exactly how we have it blueprinted and set out, man. I'm super proud of you. And the thing about it, I don't think it's been like over a month or 2 months yet since you've been in the academy, honestly. So it's like, it's really impressive that you're doing things this fast and this effective, and you're making a huge impact, man. So like, that's all I'm super proud, bro, because it's like, it goes to show, like, if you follow the steps, that honestly you can build a real estate portfolio, you can make passive income, you can do everything that you would want to do in your regular life.
Exactly. And one thing about the academy is how much y'all push mindset. Because without mindset, like, none of this can really happen. You know, I know a lot of people that might be watching this have been studying, looking into how to wholesale, and you really know what to do. You just gotta jump out into the water. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is the best teacher, and that's really it. Fail early and fail often, and next thing you know, you're gonna be successful, and the deal's gonna start flowing, and the confidence is gonna come. And as of right now, I feel like there's no deal I can't close, honestly. So
right,
that's just where I'm at.
And the community aspect, that's what we love about it as well, because everyone is kind of like-minded individuals. So it's like the community aspect helps everybody out as well. So once again, bro, like, I'm super proud of you, bro. Like, that is amazing, because it's like, it goes to show you that if you just literally apply the concepts, you can literally do this as well. Like, it's nothing you can't do. Like, honest to God, like, you can literally manifest anything. So once again, bro, proud of you. Keep crushing it. I think I wanted to ask another question. I just cannot remember what I was going to say. Corey, did you have something that you wanted to add?
No, I really have nothing else to add. I mean, he gave some solid advice for people as well. Is there anything you would like to add on what kind of advice you would give to anybody that's here, listening to your story, hearing your journey, any more advice that you can give them?
Yeah, I would say you have the information. If you have an internet connection, a phone, you have the information. Go get the information, right? You got to seek knowledge. It's not going to come to you. You have to go get it, and you have to be willing to fail, and you got to be willing to bounce back. Because I would be lying if I acted like it was a cakewalk and like I didn't have my long drought periods where I knew I was going to come out, successful at the other end. It was just a matter of how long, and that's the part right there that it's a big test, right? It might take you 2 months to get your first deal, 3 months. I mean, the time really varies, but you just have to have that conviction and trust the process, put in the work, and constantly have an optimistic mentality, thinking that the next one is going to be the one. Because all it really takes is one deal to change your whole life, really. I know you know that, Corey. We all know it.
One deal away, man, for sure.
Yeah, you're always one deal away. No, well, thank you so much, Derek, for coming on today. Like I said, super proud of you. Super impactful, super inspiring to show people that it's possible. And like you said, doing it with the right mindset and continue building and growing. So like I said, much respect to you, man. Especially having another historically Black college alumni here on the call, and a frat brother as well. It just shows when we put our minds together and leaders.
How old are you?
24. 24.
Kobe.
Y'all are going, when y'all get I'm 28, I'm about to be 29. When y'all get my age, y'all are going to be super surpass what I've done. And that's all that Corey and I tried to do and push. I pushed him to do the same exact thing. We're really each one teach one, man. And it's amazing, bro, because once you start getting into the flow and acquiring assets and things of that nature, by the time you look up, you'll be worth $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, right? So you will have a legacy to pass down as well.
One thing I want to add to the people watching. So like with the Real Estate Cash Academy, it's not one of those, academies where you don't have access to the actual founders of the academy. Gene and Corey, anytime I have a question about something, anytime I need some advice, anytime I'm nervous about something, whether it's a big transaction that's about to come through, an appraisal that I'm worried about, whatever the case is, I can hit them up, get some peace of mind, get some good, solid advice from some successful people doing 6 figures and, above it, so this is the place to be, 110%.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Corey and I appreciate it, man. We're glad you're a part of the academy. Glad you're a part of the program. Glad you're a part of the community. And we're gonna go to the top together, man. Like we're just gonna keep buying, and hopefully, we can even like what I've been trying to do as of lately is we're gonna make this like super, super impactful, man. We want y'all to be involved into everything, as well. So like, we're going to get to a point to where we're acquiring larger assets, and our students will have like first dibs on the larger assets if they want to invest with us. So we're going to make it bigger than anyone can actually think of. We're giving people opportunities to change their families and their lives. So I'm proud of you, man. You're doing amazing, bro. So by the time you're 30, man, you're going to look up and be like, man, I'm so glad I just started early, man, because that's all it's about, starting early and laying a brick a day, bro. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So, yeah, that's all I had.
Yeah, that's it. So thank you guys, and thank you to everyone that listened to this call. You guys have a good one.